Marlene King tweeting about these like HBO level sex scenes.
Oh yeah.
And Emison,
that
was some real action.
Steamy.
You guys, today is a great day for many reasons, but number one on my list is the fact that Sasha Pieterse is here from Pretty Little Liars.
Hi.
Which is probably one of the last times
don't say that.
I'm ever gonna get to say it. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like we have been on this journey with you guys
It's
since
so crazy.
season 1. We were just talking off camera. The first time we ever hung out in the studio, you were like
13, 14, yeah, that's insane to me.
Did you ever have any idea then? Because even then, you had already been working as an actor.
Yeah.
Did you have an idea that this was like, did you feel it immediately, like this is something special?
Well, it was kind of crazy because, yeah, I mean, I've been acting since I was 3.5, but it's just been like guest spots and like little movies here and there. So when I got PLL, it felt different. I wasn't sure what it was gonna be like. And I shot the pilot and everyone gelled together so well and we were reading the books and it already felt like a family. But as far as how well we were gonna do, we didn't know. And so we were kind of all on the edge of our seats, like how's this gonna turn out? And we were kind of lucky because Twitter was just kind of getting big.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
so we
funny.
were able to connect with our fans all over the world, which I think made a huge difference. And they loved it and we loved them. So we're still absolutely so grateful and thankful for them. But
Well,
it's a crazy journey. It's
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Even when I think about like, we at Clevver were starting around the same time and we definitely latched onto your show right away. I know that
Yeah.
our viewers latched onto the show right away. But thinking about it back then, Allie, like I hadn't read the book, so I didn't really understand. I'm like, is Allie gonna be around? Is she still dead?
Yeah.
How much did you know when you took the job?
I mean, Marlene had told me that in some way, shape, or form, Allie was always going to be there. And then it became Allie or maybe a twin is coming back. And then she decided not to go with the twin theory, and Allie was alive. Which was so fun because I got to play and do so many different things. I mean, I got buried alive. I literally did. I was literally
I feel like I heard you say this, like you were laying there while someone dumped mud or dirt on you.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, and I'm not claustrophobic, but when you're in a hole and I was wearing that yellow top.
That famous yellow shirt.
Yeah, but also it was a freshly dug grave at like 4 a.m. So there was sap dripping on my arm from like a nearby root and there was fake lightning, so I couldn't really see anything. And I just remember one of our prop guys, Adam, he was shoveling dirt on me and he had this massive grin on his face because he was like, this is awesome. He was laughing. And it was just so crazy. And then they were pouring cork on my face, like ground up cork.
Oh my
Apparently
God.
that was safer than real dirt. I was like, this is not, it's the same thing. It was odd. It was such an odd experience.
Well, I gotta say, Allie has been through the ringer.
She
Why these
has.
girls ever stayed in Rosewood,
I
I'll
know.
never know.
I know.
She has found redemption though, finally.
Yeah.
What would you say is when you look through all the shades of like what you've gotten to play with or the crazy, amazing things you've gotten to do, what was like your favorite moment in time for Allie? Or is it now?
It's hard because I think her character has probably changed the most.
For sure.
Yeah, she's had such a big arc, like you said, and so I've got to play so many different sides of her, or sides to her. So I don't know if I really have a favorite necessarily. I'll always have a soft spot for Bitchy Allie.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was so fun. But I really like the way she's changed, and now seeing her with Emily, and she's kind of settled into herself, and her family's so odd.
It's a very unique family.
Yeah,
it's a very unique family.
Yeah, so she's creating this family with Emily, which is awesome. Her memories are real now instead of, you know, she had a crazy husband who tried to kill her. So
slightly strange.
she's really been through it all. So I think I really like the spot that she kind of settles into. And
Yeah, I know I was super excited a while back to see Marlene King tweeting about these like HBO level sex scenes.
Oh yeah.
And Emison,
Yeah,
I mean, that
we
was
got-
some real
we got
action.
steamy.
And you and Shay have been working together for so
It's
long.
so
Like I
funny.
think about like doing something like that with one of my best friends. How did you not laugh the whole time? Or
Oh,
were
we
you?
do.
Were you
Oh,
like,
we
here,
laugh.
I'm gonna touch you here.
Right,
Ooh.
we laugh the entire time. And also, it's never romantic because there's different shots that they'll do, and they'll like pan down to our legs, and I'll be like, okay, run your hands down her leg like this, and so we're giggling because you can't see her face, right? We're giggling, but also there's times where the blanket slips, and so we're like, I got you, girl. Like we're always, it's just we're friends, so it's not uncomfortable.
You kind of want to be in a scene like that, so someone's got your back, and you're like, oh no, don't want to show too much.
It's not this like random person. So that was really fun for us to kind of give that to the fans. It's like a gift for us because I know they've been waiting for it for so long. But also, it was just a fun scene to be able to, I don't know, share with each other. It is special.
It really is special. By the way, if you're in LA, go to the Warner Brothers lot because PLL is a museum. I mean, it doesn't get much crazier than that. You have a museum. The yellow shirt is there.
I'm proud of that.
You should be.
That's really special. You know, we've been on that lot for so long, and it's such a beautiful lot. It's so well taken care of. But we're filming on these stages that, I mean, have been there forever. And so to be a part of it like that, where we have a museum and you can see stuff that we've been a part of for that long, and it's so special to us to know that people love it that much and want to see it too, is awesome. So it was really surreal being there. I know I was talking to you, I was like, this is crazy.
It is
seeing
unbelievable.
all of this stuff, yeah.
And as a fan, to be able to like walk around and have certain memories and think about things and see all of these like cool costumes face to face is very awesome. So if you're in LA, definitely do that. But I think that really speaks to the fact that this show is more than an entertaining thing, although it was really like a cultural phenomenon that I think a lot of people connected with, and that you guys dealt with so many issues that are so important and so relevant, but in an entertaining way. So to like reflect upon that, what does it feel like to know that you're a part of something like really important and big?
It still kind of shocks me because, I mean, for the most part, we were filming like 9 months out of the year. So I would only really realize it when I was able to go to the grocery store and like stop at the gas station, and people would come up to me and I was like, oh, there's so many people that know about this show. It's not just part of my life, it's part of everyone's, which is such a surreal feeling. I never ever thought that I would kind of get there in my career. You know, I would hope to, but I love my job. So the fact that that comes with it is a real blessing. But it was just an exciting feeling that I'm so proud. I'm so proud to be a part of that. But also, you're right, we did deal with a lot of things that really matter to people, matter to girls, matter to adults, there's a huge age range, which I really love as well. But I think what's so great about that is, even though it's such a heightened reality and there's this bad guy and bad things happen, we're still dealing with things that are very relative and down to earth. And so it grasps you in that way. It keeps you engrossed in the storyline, and our fans are really involved and have all these crazy theories and know what they're talking about, which I love.
I feel like just from, you know, interviewing all of you over the years and going to set and like following all of you on social media, which I think, you know, for a lot of you guys show so many amazing things on your accounts, but I feel so much sincerity from your friendships that you have.
Yeah,
and I feel
really
like you've
special.
Made a family, kind of.
We have, and the cool thing about that is we're really lucky.
Yeah, you are.
Because it doesn't always happen that way. We were just blessed to be able to get this great group of people together, so talented, so sweet. Marlene did such an amazing job with that. I mean, we all kind of connected so organically. Nothing was forced. And so for a lot of estrogen on our cast, for us all to love each other through 7 years really says a lot about just our friendships, and that we are like family. And the sad thing is, for me especially, I think I can speak on behalf of everyone when I say this, that we as a cast will see each other all the time.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
not a big deal. But our crew, I'll see them again, and I'll work with a couple of them again, but they'll never be at the same place in the same time ever. And that to me is heartbreaking, because I've been to weddings and birthdays and housewarmings and funerals and like everything that you can think of. We were a family. We are a family, but that part will never quite be the same. It's the everyday. It's the spending, you know, crazy hours, 6 a.m. together and delirious, and we've shared so much together. So that'll be something that I'll always hold dear.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you sort of touched on this, and I have a little quiz for you. And I would fail at this so badly, so no pressure.
Okay.
But I have a list here of the 19 deaths that have happened on Pretty Little Liars. Some of them are fake, some are real.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of fake deaths also, so I feel as though those need to be included. So if you just want to go through and list off everyone that you can remember.
Oh, geez. Oh, that's not okay.
Just no details. Okay. Just who's died. This is a long list.
Maya, Bethany Young, Garrett Wilden, Charlotte, Archer Dunhill, or my ex-husband.
He had it coming.
He did have it coming. Jessica De Laurentiis, Ian. Oh, that's so little compared to how many people died. Nate. This is so much harder than I thought.
There are a lot. I mean, like for example, like Esther Potter, natural causes.
What?
Old age. Like this list sucks.
Those are like the big ones though. Who else?
Okay.
Who else have we buried?
Well, fake deaths.
Fake deaths have been Allison,
Yep, the biggest one.
the biggest one.
Another De Laurentiis. Well, not really. Charles. And then
Right.
Toby.
Right. Oh my gosh, I
Yep.
forgot about that. Okay, so those are 3 fake deaths for sure.
And Mona.
And Mona.
This is, I'm going to have to
Oh
send
my
this.
gosh, yeah, Mona in the trunk.
It's,
I totally forgot about that. But those are like, I named like the really big deaths, right?
You did
like
really
I nailed
well.
most of them.
You did a good job.
What other ones are there? I'm really interested.
There's so many. So we have
19?
We have Alice, Teddy Carver, Marion Kavanaugh, Charles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about
Exactly.
her. Okay.
Carol Ward,
Right.
Allison, obviously, Bethany,
Right.
Esther, Ian Thomas. You got Maya, Lyndon, Garrett. Garrett's death, though. That was one of the most scarring scenes. In the
Also,
coffin and
Lucy's
the train.
really claustrophobic.
That would have been horrible.
And that was I don't know. I think she probably did like 6 or 7 hours of just filming being in the box. And of
little
course,
heart must
it
have
was
been-
Donnie, like
Yeah,
it just
with
in
her.
dead makeup. So they were like this the entire time. And she was like, I need to get out of this box. I need to get out of this box. Because she really was in a box with like a hole cut out for the camera. That was intense for her. Yeah, it was intense.
We also have Toby, which we said.
Right.
Wilden, Jessica, Shayna.
Shauna. Oh my gosh, duh.
Shauna, Mona, Wayne Fields, Charlotte,
Right.
Archer, Sarah Harvey,
Right.
Noel Kahn, another
Shower
ridiculous
Harvey.
scene. Oh my
Noel
gosh.
Kahn. How did I forget that? I mean, yeah, he got beheaded.
Decapitation.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Oh, that was a fun.
And then
that was a
Yvonne,
funny
which
night.
is sad.
Oh yeah.
And TBD, more people might die. Who knows? You might want to
Yeah.
round off at a solid 20.
be
Oh
nice,
my
wouldn't it?
gosh. Well, on behalf of the fans, thank you so much
Yeah, of
for
course.
being a
This
part
was
of
so
something
fun.
so awesome. And
Thanks.
you
Thanks
know,
for watching and loving us. Like we love you guys.
And it's not over. You are actually going to be releasing a cookbook.
I am, which is really exciting. I've loved interior design and baking and cooking for, as long as I can remember.
Ever.
And so, I'm so happy that I have my own space to create and do all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, you'll be getting a taste of it. I have a blog called Sasha and Good Taste, which is what the cookbook will be named as well.
And she does some really cool stuff. Like,
Oh,
I
thanks.
want to try to attempt some of these things.
Thanks. Yeah, so they're just bites and tapas and little desserts and basically how to decorate them and to create fun party things, which I always love. I love hosting. I love having people
Entertaining.
around, entertaining. Yeah, it's just kind of overflowed from my passion for acting into my own home.
That is awesome. And I already said this earlier, but like dinner time at Emison's house.
Right? I
Between the
know.
two of you and Shay, and all of your creativity and food loving, I feel like would be like on another level. So
Hey.
it's a possibility.
Yeah, for
Thanks
sure.
for coming in and for
Thanks.
entertaining
Thanks
us
for
for
having
so
me.
many years. And I know you guys already have your calendars marked, but if you're like living on another planet, make sure to tune in on Tuesday to Freeform for the series finale of Pretty Little Liars.
And don't forget, an hour
Long.
Yeah, there's an hour special afterwards where we talk about the finale
Okay.
and our time just filming, and it's a real treat, so don't miss that either.
Oh, I will not be. I'll be watching East
Yeah.
and West Coast feeds. Okay, that's how serious I am. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. If you guys want more Pretty Little Liars in your life, and you do, you can click that box over on the left, or you can click the box over on the right too.